Hello, it's that time again when I talk about companies that are bad. And I've talked about a lot of companies before, and this one is a company, well, you can see from the title and the thumbnail, it's Audible. Basically, a lot of companies I talk about are bad for the consumer. So, I talk about like how Ren is basically a scam. It's a legal one, but still, and that sort of thing, and like then you talk about like things like Squarespace, way overpriced. Like I'm talking way overpriced, and not just like they've got a monopoly, so they make a massive profit margin. I mean they're way overpriced in comparison to the competition. Like you literally do not need to pay that. You can go with alternatives that are just as good, and I would say actually better. And that's the thing. So there are alternatives like such as Google Sites. Now, obviously, this is the point. Sometimes you see companies like Bright Sellers, BetterHelp. Those companies are they're overpriced for the consumer. But that's because they don't provide a service. But Squarespace does provide a service. It's just overpriced, but you're still getting a service. The competition is there, but sometimes it's not you that's being skewered. This is always the case with capitalism, which is sometimes you're not the one being charged exorbitant rates. Sometimes it is the workers, the people producing the stuff you're buying, that are the ones that are being squeezed. So let's talk about Audible. So Audible is actually a very good service for you, the consumer, because it is one of the, you will generally never find books for below 10 quid in audiobook form on disc or elsewhere. They're actually a very good deal for the consumer. That's the thing, they're actually a very good deal, except there's one small problem with that. The actual author is not in a great position. So if you're a publisher, you can obviously have a lot more weight. You could say, well, we want this cut because we're a publisher, and you'll pay us this cut. That's not the case if you're a self-published author. So, for example, I myself have, you might know, published audiobooks on Audible. And basically, do you know what they gave me for a single sale, for which they got about 10 quid? They gave me 68 cents per sale. So that is 6.8%. That's what they gave me. 6.8%. So keep in mind, obviously, major publishers can ask for more. But if I'm a self-published author, that's awful. 6.8%, sure, if you're selling many audiobooks, but if you're selling many audiobooks, people can ask for more anyway. The point is that in this case, you're telling someone, oh no, your product got someone to give us 10 quid, but yet it's our platform, so you get to keep 68 cents. So that's it. And keep in mind, this, I'm not saying this is necessarily a thing which don't get Audible because the author only gets 68 cents. If you only buy books from major authors, they're probably getting very little anyway because publishers are affecting them over. But the point is that I think this is why I would say Audible is a pretty bad company when it comes to the actual self-published author. This idea that there was scam artists before were you publish audiobooks on Audible and you get paid money. Well, getting paid 68 cents per audiobook will be difficult to be making a ton of money out of that, won't it? To make minimum wage, you want to be making a lot of sales. Anyway, that's just a little thing. Audible is pretty bad, but not a scam for you. So it's fine for you, is what I'm saying. Anyway, that's been me, and thank you for watching. If you want to subscribe and all that, I don't know why you would, I don't know why you'd want to. But anyway, goodbye.